Howdy, my name is Ashton. This is my interviewer. His name is Bayless. So, today we're going to be choosing prompt two. So, to start off, how much interaction do you have with either parent? How does the difference in time and interaction style influence your identity and outlook?
Growing up, my dad was a full-time worker, so I kind of just saw him in the evenings. I still got a lot of time with both parents, but my mom was the primary caretaker of me.
Uh-huh.
How it influenced me, I have to say, I'm definitely, being able to spend time with both parents extensively, I definitely feel like I have a close connection to both of them, especially my mom. Like, uh, I wanna see her. Like, I've been away at college for a while. It's like I get the homesick feeling.
Yeah. Do you think since you're closer to your mother than your father, do you think changed you in significant ways? Like instead, if your father was a stay-at-home dad and your mother was working every day.
Yeah, I think that definitely changed my outlook. Like, my dad was definitely the one who set more boundaries, and my mom's the one who, you know, was the one who was just more of a caretaker.
Yeah.
So with that, I think, I don't know, maybe I'd be less of a rebellious child.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely think that I'd turn out a little different. Like, I'd definitely be more cautious.
Yeah.
A little more grounded than I am now.
Yeah. So, what about your upbringing would you like to replicate in your future for your own children? Would you absolutely not want to replicate? Why?
I think I think having both parents actually pretty present in my life was very helpful growing up.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to, when I have a family, give them the same environment. Like, have one parent stay at home, make sure to raise them, and then have the other parent, take care of them, but still be present in their lives.
Do you think it's pretty detrimental that a lot of kids have to go without a father, sometimes a mother, but mostly without a father? Because a lot of times the fathers just abandon kids. In class the other day we learned how 1 in 4 kids will be their father will take care of them if they divorce, but 3 or 4 kids will be with their mother. So how do you think that changes things?
Well, judging by my own experience in saying that, my father kind of set boundaries for me.
Yeah.
I'd say that those kids definitely need a little more help with that.
Yeah.
Like, they need sort of a guiding figure to help them know what's right and wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes I think both of us can agree that fathers can be a little harsh.
Right.
Especially because when I was growing up, I would have to go get a stick. We learned
For him to beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but how'd they punish you in class?
It wasn't physical.
Yeah.
It was more like just taking away privileges.
Yeah.
No games. Go to your room. Just go to sleep. If you don't want to eat dinner with us,
yeah,
just leave.
Do you think it would have been different if it was physical? If you would have been instead, you would have to go get a stick out the woods and get beat for every little thing that you did wrong. Do you think you would have turned out a lot different?
I'm sure it definitely would have changed my outlook on how punishments work. I don't know if it would, make me softer towards it or harsher towards it, but I think what I received was pretty fair and replicable for future generations.
Especially nowadays, it's cell phones, video games, everything is so enveloped our whole life that if you take that away, it's the whole life's gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, all right, last question: how has trauma from your past affected your present life?
I wouldn't say I have much trauma from my past, so I'd say I'm pretty well adjusted because of it. I can't really say anything on that subject.
Yeah. So what about friends or anybody else who's had trauma? For me, I don't think I've had much trauma, but my parents divorced when I was 2, so I never seen my father. I had a stepdad when I turned 14. I love him. I see him as my father. But do you think that trauma will actually hurt you for the rest of your life? People will start ahead of you in life just because I never had a father. My mother struggled. We had a small apartment. I had to work. Do you think that trauma hurt them for the rest of their lives?
I think it definitely has an effect on them,
Yeah.
but it's not an irrecoverable effect. Like
Yeah.
it won't necessarily affect them for the rest of their lives, especially if they like learn later in life some of the lessons and take that to heart. Some of the lessons that they didn't learn growing up when they didn't
Yeah.
have like two parents, or they didn't have like the best home environment or environment in general growing up.
Yeah. So you think kids like that should just get like just some more guidance, just like another like helping hand because they never got the helping hand as like
Yeah, I
a
think
younger kid.
I think if like they seek another like external parental kind of guiding figure, that would be very good for their development.
You think we should do like? How do you think we should do that? Like, do you have like, any solution?
I think the education system could like facilitate that pretty well. Like looking at your teachers, finding like one that really resonates with you, just asking them a bunch of questions,
Yeah.
and like using them as kind of a parent,
Yeah.
secondary parent.
Yeah, because a lot of
That's a
my
lot.
teachers I had, I kind of looked at them as parents, especially my high school years. They were a lot of teachers are very caring. So, but all right, thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.